Trey, 2.
What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, January 5th. And guys, I think the world's coming to an end officially.
Oh, boy.
So the Little Caesars hot and ready pizza is seeing a price increase for the first time in 25 years.
What?
That's right. The $5 hot and ready will now cost you $5.55. I've been thinking about this all week. Can't get it out of my
Moment
head.
of silence.
We're fucked.
Bro.
That's tough, right?
That's like a whole extra pie for every 10 pies.
I mean,
you
I
get.
can't even remember the last time I had Little Caesars, but that's just like sad.
Sitting on the stoop of the fraternity, I remember very clearly.
Probably,
very
or like-
vividly.
Get like 20 of those pies, dude, for $100.
Yeah, or like after homecoming or something.
Dude, I was borderline a hero out there. I would sit on the stoop by the street, and other people that were in my condition that didn't get to their place yet, I would be like, you guys need a slice? It only cost me $5 hot and ready. But now I can't even do that anymore.
Did they say why they're increasing?
Inflation.
It's got to be.
Times are tough, bro.
It's got to be.
That's why.
Their ingredients are in the port somewhere in San Diego just waiting to get docked.
Yeah, bro. Fucking Little Caesar has to, see that profit too, They got to eat, man. Just like you eat their $5 hot and readies. Oh, wait. $5.55.
30 days, 30 pizzas.
Nick, what's on your mind? Because that was bugging me. But what's on your mind, man? I want to hear. I want to know.
I got an email the other day for a job I applied to like 7 months ago. This was like before I cracked my skull open and blah, 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 and decided to just do stupid shit with my life. But I got an email from this one job. I don't even remember what it was. I was like, we're sorry, but we've gone with another applicant, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, it has been 7 months. Like, I don't even think about you, let alone this is probably one of the most pathetic things ever. It took you 7 months. Like, that's just courtesy.
I already
at that
starved
point.
to death.
Yeah, like
Who are you emailing?
Like I'm not thinking about you anymore. Like you were my scapegoat to get out of my previous position that I hated so much. I would have hated you just the same, but I don't know, man.
That is weird that they do that all that time later.
It's just courtesy. You know what I mean? Like you should just have an automated thing. They've definitely filled that seat in 4 weeks probably. It takes you 7 months to cycle through all that. It's just fucking put it in MailChimp, dude, and just hit click. Like, no, denied.
It's too hard for some people.
I don't know, man. It's an email. I don't even have to talk to you. Like, I don't know, man.
I hear you, dude.
Were you upset about it?
I'm just.
Do you know like what company? Like, was it a company you're like, I wouldn't mind
it's
getting
just
it?
it's just like you are now wasting a spot in my inbox, and I just took 10 seconds out of my day to just go. I don't even remember you.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's a little shit like that. Petty. I'm petty when it comes to that. Like, be courteous. Like, respond to me when yeah, I should just keep applying, dude. Over and over and
And
over.
then 7 months, do it routinely.
Yeah. Half the time I'll reply and just be like, I don't need you. And I know it's not even going anywhere, but I just do it. Just be a dick back.
That's hysterical.
I don't know why.
You're a menace.
It makes me feel better about myself.
Ralph, didn't you just have a funny email you were telling us about?
Oh, I got a couple funny emails. One, it's always great when your old employer reaches back out asking for you to reapply. So that's always fun. No, actually, it was more like emailing, like in general. We were talking before we started recording that, I would rather, like, kind of like with you, right? You sent that, and it's like, dude, I would rather you just tell me, like, dude, your resume kind of blows, like, you're not going to get the job. But instead of 7 months, 7 months goes by. I'm personally sick and tired of sending emails and getting them blatantly ignored over and over and over again. And I would rather these people that I'm emailing just tell me to fuck off. Like at the end of the day. Just,
Agreed.
Right? Like just straight up like, hey, dude, we don't really give a shit. Like we're perfectly fine being complacent. Just stop. And I'd be like, great, dude, don't want to waste my time anymore. But that's unfortunately.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm in sales. Everybody that's in a sales role knows how difficult that stuff is. So sales automatically gets a weird, bad rep. So people just ignore, delete things like that. So it's just, I don't know, man. Just man up and, tell me to fuck off and I'll fuck off. Like literally that simple. I'll move on with my day.
Because you're in outside sales too, though.
Yeah, dude, people knocking on doors. Like I'm head hunting, which if my employer's listening, that's not what I was promised. But That's what it is. Like knocking on businesses' doors.
What are some of these emails though that you're getting?
Well, the one time, to make a very long story short, because I think I might have covered it on a previous episode, but
True fan test.
True fan test. If you have heard the story, I apologize. I promise it'll only be a minute. I was going through, dude, my sales process, I don't want to say it's extensive, but I genuinely give a shit. Like, as a salesman, I do actually care. I know every single salesman says it. I actually do care. Like, I like building relationships with business owners because who knows, down the line, I'm building a business myself. Down the line, I might be touching base with these businesses and be like, hey, like, what can you help me with? You know, so I like building and learning and things like that. And this one guy, I spent so much time working with him and doing a demo, and he was ready to move forward and everything was good. And then one email, no response. Another email, no response. A third email, no response. And it's not like me being like, hey, man, like, what's going on? It's like, hey, you have the paperwork. I need it to put you on because your pay is coming up soon. You're trying to run, and, like, it's not coming down. No email. Finally, I said, fuck it. I'm not waiting around anymore. So the tagline was, were you eaten by alligators? And in the email, I went through the whole thing. I was like, listen, I think his name was Brian. I forget. I have it on my phone, but I'm recording with it. And I was like, hey, listen, man, it's been some time now. I'm just checking in on you to make sure everything's okay. Please respond with one of the answers below. And I had an A, B, and C. And A was, everything is okay. I'm just choosing to ignore you. B, it's like, I was eaten by alligators. Unfortunately, I'm unable to respond, nor will I be choosing to move forward because of it. Or C, everything is okay. It was just like this whole thing. He responded back like within a minute. And was like, dude, that's hysterical. That's funny. I appreciate that, man. Sorry, work's got me through the ringer. I'm back in town tomorrow. I promise you I'll send you documents tomorrow. And then he was a man of his word. He came back home and sent me the documents. But
I mean, what a great sales story, and just someone like reaching back out, because we've all had those clients where, you know, like they just ghost you out of nowhere. Like, what a way to get him back in.
Sometimes you just gotta like break the professional barrier. Like I don't like treating anyone in a professional setting as like let me rephrase that. Like, I don't like the professional stigma and etiquette that goes on all the time, because there's no direct connection with someone. I'm not getting to know you at all. It's all like, you know, just beat around the bush, BS the whole time. Like, it's a game, and people smell that and they understand that, and they don't want it at that point. But if you're just like,
you're real.
What's up, dude? Real. Like, blah, blah, like, you know, back home, really shitty, blah, blah, but back at work, no big deal. Like, they feel you at that point. You know what I mean? They're going through the same thing at home. You got to connect. And I don't know, man. That's why sales was never really a thing for me. I always stay in the ops and finance side. But I've dabbled.
I wish I was that smart.
I would jump on some sales calls, dude, and like I would pray that dude be after lunch, because if it was and they would call, they'd be like, "Oh, what's going on? How's your day so far?" But my girlfriend made tuna salad again. Like, I would just like try to find a way to transition away from any business talk and just show them like, yo, this guy's like a normal dude. Until they fired back. It's like, whoa, you don't like tuna salad? I was like, all right, well, okay, never mind. That definitely backfired, but.
Wow.